Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here to do a reading for you on a Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you're resting well. And I'm here to do a reading for the Lionsgate portal. Now, I am doing it with the archetype cards this time, but I also will be doing a reading for love. This is going to be a little bit different. It's more of a deep dive reading. So collective, let's see what the collective energy is. Now, I was doing some of my own research on this portal to get sort of an in-depth idea, because I'm no one's astrologist. And what I realized is they were saying things like, I wrote a few things down here, significant cosmic alignments, encouraging you to live out loud, increased cosmic energy between physical and spiritual planes. You know, it's pretty amazing. The things that will be going on here, pretty amazing. Like Sirius will be closer to the sun than it's ever been. Things will be illuminated is the metaphor that we get there. And that this is the most abundant time in your life if you're going to, do anything that you normally wouldn't do in your life. I feel like it's going to encourage you to do that. All right. Here we go. I'm looking at the Fool, are we? All right. So we're looking at the Fool. So the way the attributes card work is it shows the light attributes of that Fool at the top and the dark attributes, because we all have the dark side, right? The dark side is always there. We know it. Some of us never go there. Some of us walk the line. Depends on who you are. So we've got here light attributes. It says fearlessly revealing emotion. Interesting. Helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. And then for the shadow attributes, it says using humor to wound others rather than liberate. Denial of your own emotional growth. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be a lot of brand new chapters opening up for people as you step through this portal, my loves here. I feel like there are going to be a lot of changes. I feel like it's going to be a lot of changes for you. Fearlessly revealing emotion. So there's going to be, some of you are going to be hearing from people you haven't heard from in a while. And there may be some emotional unions. Friendship unions, love unions, unions of family. And I feel like it's almost as if the people that you used to disagree with or had a problem with, you no longer have a problem with. It says here that you are helping laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So you're now laughing it off, and that's why you're getting a chance to have this brand new start. I feel like it feels like somebody's really changed, like had an ascension. Oh, and that's one of the other things that I was reading about, is that the ascension, that there will be a lot of people in Ascension during this Lionsgate portal. It's going to be a time where a lot of people have realizations and ascend to their next levels. So with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like we're looking at getting back together with balance. Sharing yourself. Maybe you're someone who was in the hermit energy for too long. I feel like you're the Fool, starting this new chapter of not getting pissed off, not yelling at people or arguing your point, because it feels like you've changed, like you no longer feel like you have to argue your point. You're like, okay, 5 and 5 is 18. Cool, that's good. I'm good with that. Let's move ahead. All right, look at that. We've got the Fool on the Fool. Interesting. Okay, so for some of you, I feel as though you may be about to break up with someone. You may be about to tell someone that you're no longer interested in being with them or being in their energy that they're offering as love. But also what I feel like is you want reciprocity, that you're not getting what you need in the love situation here for some of you. So I feel like there's going to be changes, big changes, new chapters opening for you about this new person that you've become. And I feel also that you're going to meet and greet people and treat them accordingly. That's what that Ace of Cups feels like to me. It feels like you give me your good energy, I'll mirror that energy. You give me your not so good energy, you're going to get it back to you. So I feel like somebody has leveled up, dare I say, leveled up, or has come through some sort of an ascension. Ascension symptoms, you might want to look those up if you're kind of knowing that you don't have a cold, but you are not feeling yourself, right? You're kind of lethargic, or your sleep pattern's interrupted, or you have cold symptoms but you don't have a cold. Maybe your body's aching and you don't know why. Please look up the Ascension symptoms, because a lot of you will be going through your next ascension. All right. So we have shadow attributes, using humor to wound others rather than liberate. And that brings me to a point of contention when I go to gatherings or parties and I see that there's always one or two people who are laughing at another, not necessarily laughing with them. So I feel as though if you're going to a celebration of any kind, just be aware of these people who feel as though they have to liberate themselves by calling others down. This would come out in ways of being very, how can I say, what is the words? Being very passive aggressive. So, saying something that hurts you, but then laughing, trying to laugh it off with you. Be aware of those kinds of people. I feel as though because you have changed and you're ready to embark on this new chapter, some people are going to take your kindness for weakness. So be aware of that as well. That not everyone has the best intentions, right? And don't be in denial of your emotional truth. If somebody does say something that does fall the wrong way for you, I encourage you just to walk away and think about that. Because you have to think of a lot of things when you're starting a new chapter, right? Think of the first time you moved into your own apartment. Well, you realize now you need the can opener to open the can to get to the soup, right? Or the beans or whatever it is. Because those things you used to just take for granted. I feel like you need to take, be please don't confront or be aggressive or abrasive, but I feel like going within first and figuring out why that hurt you so much might be the ticket. I mean, there's going to be some of you who are going to go off, and that'd probably be me. I'd probably go off first and think about it later. That's what Taurus in the sun sign can do for me. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel as though you start this new chapter, collective, whoever I'm reading for, you start this new chapter with being single, possibly. Possibly it's time to take action toward a new path in life. To move forward. I feel as though you don't love yourself as much as you could at the beginning of this chapter, but nobody is perfect, right? You don't just show up to an apartment, fully furnished. You have to work at that stuff, right? So we're going from an energy of, I feel bad about something that happened in the past, and taking that energy and trying to understand it. I feel like that Ace of Cups is pouring into the Four of Cups, and I feel like you'd rather take it away and understand it than take action on it. I think that's what's making you feel different to other people now. You'll take it in and just not let it bother you somehow. I feel like with the Four of Cups that I think it maybe was you that came to a realization that you just can't confront people and spout off at people and cause contention and arguments and fight with people and use sharp words. You can't do that if you want to be in a public situation. You're going to spend a lot of time alone if you don't get that stuff under control. So going into the future, I feel like you stop the Queen of Swords attitude. Not everybody is coming at you so they can hurt you, and that's something that is part of your own shadow work, right? Why do I feel like when that person said that hurt my feelings? Is it the way you're taking it, or is it the way they're saying it, right? So it's about really looking inward, really getting cerebral about it, thinking about it, and not being hard on yourself, but thinking about it. That really broke my heart. 2 and 1 is 3, right? That really broke my heart. And maybe it's time for you to go away, take that away and think about it first before you start going after someone about the way they broke your heart, because it could be something that is shadow work that needs to be done for you, right? So it wouldn't have mattered who said it, is what I'm trying to say. There is a new beginning here, and I feel as though, because it's coming up under the shadow, or the shadow attribute, I feel as though that some of you should be careful. I feel like either the person that's coming at you is not necessarily someone who is of good rapport, or that person could be coming in for a reason of their own. So I feel like this person comes in and comes in for the reason of their own. So they contact you and they have a reunion with you or take you out to a party. They know you're single and they're single. I feel like this person wants to move forward, but I feel like there is an agenda here. And the agenda is, I want to start again brand new, but I'm kind of off balance and I'm not really sure if I can move forward with that. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is not necessarily helping others. This person is more about themselves. They're more internal. They're not sharing. So this person is coming to you with sort of a hidden agenda. That's what it feels like. So for some of you, I feel like it is going to be a person that you see these attributes in. I feel like that the light is being cast on the Fool, so you can see everything that you need to see, so you can make a really educated decision. And I'm only saying that because it's I don't know if you can hear me speaking slower, but I'm trying to keep up with what's being shown to me. And what's being shown to me is that there is going to be this moment in time where you will have to decide whether you're going to begin again or not. And I'm not talking about this Sagittarius idea of riding off into the sunset, I wanted to say. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about grounded energy, that hard-ass Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy that's it's going to go over the details and be really buckled down and really, you know what I mean? This person is really kind of very serious about moving forward. It's almost like an interview. It's almost like an interview. Are we going to start again soon? If we're not going to start again, I need to know now, because I'm not going to share with you if I don't have to share with you. If we're going to move forward, let's do it now, because it is divine timing. So, but if we're not going to do it, just say so. That's what it feels like. It feels very swords-like to me. It feels very head over heart. Yeah, that somebody is coming in that is this energy in reverse here. This person who I think is single because they've, why are we all single, right? Because we don't want to be in the relationship we don't want to be in. But I feel like this person probably had to endure someone who was very passive aggressive with them and maybe hurt them using their words, and they found that as something debilitating and not liberating. And so I feel like if this is about a person, and it's kind of morphed into an energy about a person who's single, so this could be you or the other person, I feel like the person that's coming toward you, if they are in this energy of making it feel like a business transaction, that's why. It's because the last person that they were with really hurt them. Yeah. Really hurt them by, kind of saying something in a room where all the people would laugh at them. It feels like a relationship where maybe one of the people would make fun of the other and get the other people to laugh at them no matter where they were in a public place, or, it doesn't feel very kind. Tell me about the Fool. So somebody is moving on here. Yeah. We've got Justice and we've got the Five of Cups. And so after feeling badly about what's going on in the past, somebody here gets justice for moving on. So it's kind of like a situation where, you you get your justice from moving on, but it doesn't feel great. You don't like the way, the means in which you had to get to it. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good that you couldn't do it with love. It feels bad that you had to do it with steel. And I feel like whoever was in an old chapter that is beginning new and identifies with this energy of the Fool, I feel like your last relationship was mentally abusive. And as you come out of that, I feel like you've realized that looking back, that's what the light is for. That's what the light of this portal is for. It's for people to realize how people are actually treating them and what they really don't have to endure. You can choose not to take some people on your path with you. You can choose to do that, and some people do. Some people realize that their past cannot live in their future, and they begin to cut off energies that maybe were dragging on their energy. That could be the situation here, getting justice, moving on, even though you feel bad that you're moving away from your soul tribe or your relationship or whatever it is. You feel bad about it and you feel kind of haunted by the past, but you need your justice and you got to move forward. And now this energy makes a little more sense, because I feel as though going into the future, if the King of Wands is the person that we're talking about here, maybe this person is Aries, because we do have Aries. We also have Libra and Gemini and Aquarius. And then we have the earth signs, right? We have fixed signs as well, which are Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. So I feel as though at the end of it all, I feel as though the wheel moves forward. It is destiny that all of this falls together the way that it's falling together. I think this person needed to see the worst in the past so they would be able to identify good stuff in the future. I feel as though there is somebody here that's moving forward cautiously, very cerebrally, very logically, mind over heart. Tell me what sorts of things are coming with the Wheel of Fortune, please. What's that? It's the house upside down. So what sorts of things? I feel like some of you are going to be having a move. There is a Six of Swords here. There is a house here. Some of you might be moving house, buying a house, moving in with somebody. Possibly this person who is coming to you very, very, very serious and straight-faced. This person's not playing games with you. They're playing for keeps. They're either going to cut you out with the sharpest sword they have, or you will, or they're going to invite you to live with them. And those are two very crazy opposite things, yes. But some of you are going to be offered this anyway, right? That's what the major arcanas are for. And then we have, here we go. We have joyfulness. The Wheel of Fortune is bringing happiness and joy. And if you are one of the very few people out there that actually gets glimpses of joy, then yeah, you're rare, because not a lot of people believe in it, right? Frivolity. I feel like for some of you, if we are looking at relationship, if this is a relationship that's beginning here, I feel as though frivolity is telling me that someone is coming towards you, collective, that feels that there is just no price for your beauty, that they would spend 1,000 times on you to make you happy, make you filled with joy, give you the most beautiful home, buy you things that are frivolous, things that you may not need but that are beautiful. And I think that's kind of beautiful, really. This person's going to be really freaking hard on you when they first see you, though. That's what it feels like. Something about a letter. So either a letter was sent or received by one of you, or possibly this person may make communication with you by letter. That's what's on the bottom of the deck. We have cheerfulness. All the things that are coming out of the Wheel of Fortune are fortunate. We've got a letter communication from someone from afar, someone you haven't spoken to in a while, but someone that you enjoy spending time with. In fact, you have moments of joy. You have small pits of joy, like spots of joy that you see while you're with this person. They make you happy. You guys get along really well. You're both incredibly intelligent and very schooled, either in the world of life or the world of book learning. But we have two people who haven't seen each other for quite some time, and I feel as though that's this chapter that's opening. It could be about money for others of you. It could be about a new job. So if you are the person who's starting this new job, it's going to work out fine. Or if you're, getting called back for a second interview, I feel as though that, I feel for some of you that this new job is going to be a great opportunity, but you're not going to love it. It's not your passion. It's not what you want to do. I feel as though it's going to give you balance financially. It's going to help you move on if you're looking at this in a business sense. It is going to help you move on. I feel as though you're undecided about whether you should have taken this job or not. I feel like they think you're smart enough to fulfill the role. And I feel as though they see your education. So whether you got your education on the streets or whether you got it in book learning, whatever it is, they see that you are intelligent. You're emotionally, your mind is sharp, and you're maybe not emotionally, but very well kept, well book learned. You have respect of other people, that kind of thing. So I think that's why they hired you. I don't think this is the job that you're going to have for the rest of your life, because I don't think you love it. But I feel like you are having this new start here. But for some of you, I think this energy down here, this hard energy, could mean that the person that is going to be your boss, possibly the King of Wands here, could be someone who's going to be really hard on you until they realize that you're really good at what you do. So we're going to get back to the love part of it, because I just want to whip out my deck here and see if we can get some characteristics of the person, because this is someone that you're opening a new cycle with if you're looking at it in terms of love. So if you are opening a new cycle, it could be with someone new. It could be with someone from the past. Let's take some information here. This is a deck that I made myself, and it's just based on some of the most common questions that I get during private reads, like what do they look like? When are they coming around? What are we going to do? How are we going to do it, right? What do they look like? What are the characteristics? Tell me what their moon and rising is, that kind of thing. So let's take a look here. For those of you who are resonating with this in love, tell us about the person we're talking about. This could be your description or theirs. So for most of you, this is going to be a new love that is now emotionally available. This person is someone you already know. So this could be a friend, someone that you know from work, someone that you used to work with, volunteer with, right? Someone you met at a party one time at a friend's place. But this is someone you already know. This is new love, though. So this means this is not an ex. And or this is a new blooming love with an ex, if it is an ex at all. So we have the good news is that this person is emotionally available, and you will know that right away, because to me the center is the personality. That's the sun sign. So I feel as though you'll know that right away, because it will come out in who they are. You'll know that the first time you have a date, or they'll let you know. They'll be very emotionally attentive. This person's a pleasure seeker and may have dark eyes. So I feel like when I see this pleasure seeker, and the reason I wrote this one is because we seek pleasures in lots of different ways. This kind of pleasure seeker, I wanted to be able to feel which kind it was. This one is the one that likes to jump out of planes. This is the crazy ass one. This person likes to jump out of planes and climb mountains and camp in the wilderness when you're not really sure of the terrain. This person, they're very spontaneous. They have a Leo energy, a Sagittarius energy. It does feel like this King of Wands over here. This person has dark eyes, but you won't see them anytime soon. I was picking up very serious sort of energy that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, so they could have Taurus in the chart. I feel like this person would rather stay at home than go out to parties and bars and see other people. They'd rather just, stay home, make good snacks, and watch TV and snuggle. Now is not the time, but it says here that this person is possibly a younger masculine who does have Scorpio in the chart. So we have Scorpio and Taurus, and I feel fiery energy here from this pleasure-seeking card. So, so water, earth, fire, something like that. We've got Aries, bottom of the deck, could be you. I hope this is something that you enjoyed. I enjoyed doing it and putting it together for you. Those archetype cards, though, they really make me deep dive. I hope there's something here that was worth watching for you. And if there is, please let me know below. Let me know how it resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Always, you guys. You know that. Love you guys. Gonna go.